Evening, welcome to the class today. If you were with me yesterday, I mentioned that we were going to do some glute exercises. So today that's definitely what we're going to do. We're going to focus a lot on the bottom and whatever else comes along with that. So definitely some glutes to start. We'll do a lot of standing up glute work as well. So let's separate our toes. I might just move the screen down a fraction so you can see the feet as well, but not too much. Okay, hopefully you can see the feet. Right, a bit better. I'll move it back even more. So spreading the, sorry, I've got to put an angle there. Very professional. All right, so hi, welcome. So spread the toes and have your ankles, knees and hips on top of one another and keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Hands come onto the lower abdominals. Now breath in through your nose and out through the mouth. When you're breathing out, stomach moves in towards the spine. So breathing in through the nose and sighing out. Just keep the shoulders down for me. So now we're going to bring the hands up a little bit higher, in through the nose and out through the mouth. I'm going to move that mat back even more soon, I think. Just one more like that. So really getting used to that nice deep breathing. Now arms come down. Inhale, arms rising up. Exhale, and we take the arms to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift up. And then as you exhale, you bring the arms down in front of you. Come up onto the balls of the feet and we're going to stay lifted. And then we take our arms out to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. So you're off your heels. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms lift. And then we're going to bend the knees, arms come down and your heels will stay off the mat. So just the arms on their own. Inhale, rising up. Exhaling out to the side. So knees are still facing forwards. Inhale, forward. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms lift. And then we're going to bend down into those legs a little bit more. And we go again. Inhale up. So standing up to start with big muscle groups to keep us warm. And then we'll make our way down to the mat. But lots of glute exercises for us. Did we do glutes last Tuesday? I can't recall. If I did, I'm sorry. Just write to me, let me know, or maybe I should just go back and check the videos. I never do, but we're going to do glutes anyway. And hopefully I didn't do glutes last week. Inhale up, and then come down that last little bit. So come on up, lower the heels down, and we're going to go for our curtsy. And it's going to be a normal curtsy to start, then it's going to be curtsy with a knee lift. So we're starting by taking our left leg behind your right and squatting. Then just take it out, and again. So we're keeping our knees and our hips, forward. So forward facing and just take it back as you exhale. Tap it out and then back. Keep your shoulders and chest facing forward too. So always think about our breath. It's really important to get the breathing and the movement going together. So it's exhaling on the down, but I'm going to change the breathing shortly when we start to incorporate a knee lift. Still the same move, there's going to be a knee lift. So that's going to get your core activated even more to keep your balance going. Just do 4 more of those like that though. Now look at this. Knee comes up. You see I've reversed my breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, normal of course, but I'm exhaling on the up instead of on the squat. Inhale and you're probably best to keep your foot that's going up out on the flex, not at the point, just so that the foot's ready to land back down on that toe that's pointed because it's in a flex when it's down. Obviously, I guess if you mix up the breathing, it doesn't matter. A few more. Starting to feel that glute now, right? If you weren't in the curtsy, you're definitely with the curtsy lift. All right, this next one, go down and hold. Stop here. Turn yourself forwards more if you haven't been, and then pulse. Burn, burn. Just go for 8 more. 8, 7. Last 4. Ooh, and come up. Okay, good job. Let's check it out a little bit. I'm just going to move the screen. I just noticed that I've got my screen too far over that side of the rep. I'll move it over the other way. And we're going to take our curtsy with the right leg going back this time. So take a breath in and then squat back. So remember, you're still keeping forward facing. We take our leg back, it doesn't mean we're turning to the side. Just tap down lightly. We're going to get some nice weather coming our way next few days. I'm looking forward to that, along with everybody else, I suspect. And like I said the other day, it was really nice having the rain and being indoors. Sad for the people that are outside. We've got a few of these, team. Now, if it hurts your shoulders at any stage, having your hands on your hips like this, just bring them down. Still going to work. Doesn't matter what your arms do because it's all about the legs now. Legs moving, but working. And just to remind you, team, in case you don't know, if you haven't joined me since last week, Wednesday night stretch is going to be a permanent thing. So I'll stretch every Wednesday night from now on. So if you're ready, we're going to go down, inhale, and then lift knee up. Inhale and really squeeze the belly, glutes getting activated. Keep it going. Really getting into that burn in the glute. Let's go for 4 more because you can. And stay back. Woo. Face it forward and pulse. I'm going to have to scream out soon to someone to stop banging. They don't. Mama comes out. And come on out of that. Good job. So just give it a bit of a shake. Really strong in the glutes there, but we're not done. Basta pegando la piso. Basta. Okay. So we're going to do a squat down. I'm going to have to move forward so I don't kick the wall. We're going to squat down and then take the legs straight back in a diagonal. Lift it up. Same side. We're not doing the side ones. We're just getting really strong into the glute workout. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now listen team, what we're going to do is go down low and then lift it up and keep it lifted. So it's on the diagonal lift. Two more. And bring it up. Squat down, inhale, other side, diagonal back. Inhale and After this one, we're going to squat down, take the leg back and lift. To the diagonal, yeah. Ankle stabilization, if the word can come out. All that not wobbling around helps the stabilization. 2 more. Keep the legs together, lift up. Now we're going to inhale down and leg goes straight back. Pressing the belly. Go down, leg back and lift. So it's straight, it's not on the diagonal. You feel some new supporting glute, I'm hoping. Obviously the lifting one is working. They're both getting a workout. All right, bring it on in. Lift it up, inhale down, lift the legs straight back, other side. So how are you going this week? Does it look like it's getting any better for you guys with the situation? Are you as fed up as the rest of the planet? I suspect yes. Today when I took the girls to train, people were just clearly over it. There was a group of 4 adults with all their children, different families. They're just like, screw it. They didn't have masks on, which is okay, but yeah. People are just like, no, we're not sticking to these rules anymore. What do? Come down, no police presence, pick it back and lift. We should have council workers out at every place that people gather and see if it's safe. I remember they used to have people going around spraying, but I haven't seen that for a really long time. 2 more. And bring it on in and come on up. Let's get into a few balances. And the balances, obviously we've been doing balancing with the squat. These balances will also work into your glutes. Into your starter start. Your leg moves back. A few more. All right, so change over. So come to the other side and then take the leg back again. Last 2. Let's bring it down. Come on, change to the other side. Leg goes back on the ankle and then lifts up. So you're keeping it up and to the back. Chest is still facing upwards, you're not tipping down.
No quiere, Alba quiere.
Alba puede, Ana no necesita.
Ana quiere, brazo cabello,
Sí puede.
no quiere.
Alba necesita más que Ana.
Ella no puede ambos para sus cabellos.
Okay. Si Ana quiere hoy puede, y Alba no. Bring it on in, lower it down, change to the other side. Lift on up, leg goes back and then lift up. One more. So give the arms a mini break so they come onto your waist. And actually I might just move forward so I'm not going to kick the wall. Step onto your left foot and right leg lifts, and then we're lifting the leg up. Lifting and lowering. I'll show you side on. Just like that. 2 more. Okay, so bring it on in. We'll change to the other side, lifting up. Keep your balance going and then lift up. Supporting legs straight. So getting a bit of a stretch there too. Okay, so bring it up and then we're going to change sides again. Coming into the aeroplane with the arms out this time and lifting up again. Four more. And come on out of that. Last time the other side, then we'll get into our tree pose. So float the arms, leg lift, and up we go. And bring it on in. Let's do our tree. So we're going to bring our right foot along the side of the left leg. Oh, a bit dizzy. If that happens, drink water. So hands to heart, third eye, or lift. Relax the shoulders, always, arms are up. And if you're feeling good already, take your eye gaze up. But if you need to wait till the end to do that, just do that, wait till later on. So we're going to switch sides. So bring the arms down, come to the other foot. And then arms come to whichever level feels appropriate for you. It's nice, the days are getting longer, isn't it? It's like a sign that the warmth is coming when you see the longer days, even though it's been a cold couple of days. The weather forecast does tell us it's going to get better from what, Thursday maybe? Or maybe even tomorrow. Let's hope we get sorted before then so we're not wearing masks through summer, eh? Okay, so bring our arms down. We are going to get into some more glutes shortly, but I want us to start with some planks. So I'm going to just move the screen down a bit, and I'd like you to come down. We're going to be doing planks on our hands only because we're going to do some elbow glute exercises. It's probably best to save our elbows with the planks because we will be using them for a fair bit with the glutes. So team, we're going to look at the clock. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, up we come. 2 minutes here, okay? So just 2 minutes of a plank up on our hands. At any stage, you can bring yourself down onto your knees. Shoulders away from the ears, hands underneath the shoulders, belly, you've got to switch it on. Now think about your breathing. Always think about the deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And when you're breathing out, the stomach lifts up. Shoulders drop them back, and just think about not letting your hips drop down too far, but at the same time you don't want to let your hips come up too high. So no bums in the air, nice straight form. Now if your wrist gets sore at any stage, you have a couple of options. One obviously is the knee coming down. A couple options after that though is to have your fists making a knuckle, and then you're up on your fists. Okay, so that's one option. And then the other option, which is still down on the palm, is you push into your fingertips more, and that way you're going to feel a lot less in your wrist when you're making your fingers do a little bit more work. Do you feel the difference? Yeah. So just keep going with the breath. It's getting harder, but guess what? You're way over that first minute. And every deep breath that you take, the slower that you make your breath, the quicker you get to the end. Even though the time's ticking the same, slowing the breath down is a really good clue and tip to take your time with each exercise, but get there. A lot more doable with those breaths. A little bit of shaking is not a problem. smile. Think of what you're going to do after the class. If it's like me, bedtime routine with the kids, and maybe just don't smile about it, just think about what we're doing right now. Hey, guess what? Done. Knees down onto your elbows, and your elbows are slightly more forward of your shoulders. I'm just going to get this top sorted. Going to get into some glutes here again. So take one leg away, nice point in the toe, and then lift the leg up. Now you remember which leg you're doing, please, 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 because we're going to break it up with some more planks before we do the other leg. Two more. Now listen, team, just touch the toe down and then lift. Now hold the leg up and take it to the side, away from you and then just to the center. Keep bracing in through the core. Now the leg goes behind you instead. Yeah? Four more. Now team, we're going to bend the leg here and flex the foot and then drive slowly up and bring it in. So please, please, please don't forget which leg's working. So you don't want to double up on it later. Now we're going to keep the flexed foot. What you're going to do is lift it up, inhale, then straight, then bend, and then lower. Inhale up, exhale, extend, inhale, bend, and a few more. Last two. One more. Oh yeah, come on up to your hands, tuck your toes, lift. 2 more minutes. We can though. Remember, you can always do it on your knees. But this is the last lot of planks we're doing tonight, team. So don't think, oh no, she's going to make us do 3 sets after the last and the next lot of glutes on our knees. I'm not. We're just doing the 2 lots. It's sort of different holding it still for so long. Usually we do a minute here, down, minute back up and down. But just holding the same thing still makes you work even harder, and therefore you're building that strength, okay? And that's what we want. Just readjust, get everything into position that you're feeling comfortable. Remember, legs are together, weight back in your heels, shoulders away from the ears, stomach muscles switched on. And of course you have those options with the hands, whether to make it a fist or push into the fingers more. You might be shaking like me a little bit more now. That's all right. We'll use those breaths to get us through. Gosh, think about those people that make records doing this for like hours at a time. I'm pretty sure they'd be on their elbows though. Tell my husband to go up early so that he could have a shower and then be ready for when they're in the bath to make less noise. He's clearly not in the room with them. Hopefully you guys can't hear too much. So team, we're getting into the final 10 seconds. Keep it strong. And then we have to remember which leg we've done with those back exercises. Bend down. Whew. Come forward. Other leg away. And lift up. So warm now, isn't it? So good. So you might feel your supporting glute more. You might feel the one that is moving. It's dependent, but they're both working. Now listen, toe touch down, gently exhale. And then lift up. Two more. Leg moves away from you, exhale. Keep bracing in through your core, team. Few more. Now leg goes behind us, yeah? You might be feeling this side a lot sooner than you did the other side, but that's just because it was supporting you before. So it was working. Okay, hold it here. Flex and bend and slow lift. Couple more, then we're going to do that lift and extend. We're changing the breath around. So inhale, lift, exhale, extend, inhale, lift, and then bring it slowly down. Inhale up. Oh, such a burn, hey? Three more. Two to go. And last one, I know you want to stretch, but I'm not going to give it to you because you get to roll over onto your backs. So let's come over onto your back. And we're going to get into a little bit more glutes straight up. So feet underneath your knees and lift up and then push the hips up. Straight up. So exhale and lift. Inhale as you bring it to center. So you can have your hands supporting your lower back if you feel the need for it. Now hips side to side, lifting up on the other side. Find that pinball machine and you're hitting that ball up. Just going side to side. Three more. One more each way, and then we're going back straight up to the center once again. Here we go, up and down. So getting that really tight burn into the glutes there. We'll get into some more abs soon. But for now, hips side to side, lifting up. Feels like a bit of a cowboy. You put your hands there and it's like you're doing a boot scoot sort of move. A Pilates boot scoot. Keep it going. Do you feel that tightening in your glutes? You've got to. I will stretch it out later, don't you worry, I promise I will. But not till we finish all the glute exercises, okay? And we are going to do abs, break it up, but we are going to do more glutes soon. 2 more. Now hips straight up, go. But remember, tomorrow night's a full stretch anyway, so you get to stretch out all these muscles that we tighten through the week. Four more. All right, so gently bring our hips down. And we're going to bring our feet together with our heels down. Our chin tucks into the chest, toes are lifted. Hold on behind the head or neck. Breath in, rise up. And checking out your tummy, seeing it move down. We did quite a few hundreds yesterday in class. My belly's feeling a bit tight. Hundreds are very effective, but they're easy to hurt yourself if you don't do them well. I'm not telling you this because we're doing them today. I'm just talking along, babbling, I guess you could say. But keep going, team. We will do a boat pose, but not the hundreds. So come up as you exhale and then halfway back. And then lift again. And you want to check out your abs like I just did before. And I was making sure that when I'm breathing out, stomach's moving down. Really crucial you get that. Do you find you're seeing more people out and about? Those of you who are out and about yourself. I'm out walking a lot or taking the girls out. You know, I've said it before, I'm doing a bit more than the hour a day because it's just not enough, an hour. And it's harmless, really. You're not around people that much anyway. Yeah, I find that there's so many people around. It's good. Everyone's out working out. Hopefully we get fitter. Maybe it's a change people will make for a long term. Less cars on the road. That would be good, wouldn't it be forever? 2 more, and then we're going for the smaller ones. So you're coming up as you exhale and then just centimetre back and rise again. Four more. So hold this one up, bring the arms forward, shoulders stay relaxed. Your option, use the elbow, hold on, or move the feet straight. But we're not letting the feet come off the mat. Let's go, rolling up. Sit tall once you get there. Come back halfway, and I'd like you to move the legs so you're feeling comfortable. The legs are going to, I'll just bring the arms in, they're going side to side. And then your arms go the other way. Slow, controlled. 8 more. 4 to go. Back to the center, arms come forward, and then just slowly bring it back. We're going to bring the legs up to get into some lower belly here. So we're going for a double leg push away. You can have your legs go up high on an angle, or they can go low. Wherever they go, you've got to make sure that your back is feeling comfortable. So they could go up higher and just extend the knee up. It's up to you. Four more. Then we're going to get back into those glutes. But the legs are going to be wider, but still have the feet, heels underneath your knees, okay? So take the legs wider to the outside part of your mat probably, and then lift off. So feet underneath your knees, and then lift up. So just lifting and lowering. Have a quick feel, and you'll see where it's tight. That's where it's working, okay? That's where it has to be activated, and therefore you're working that part of your body. Now hips side to side, pinball. Yeah, it makes me want to sing that boot scooting song. Don't you hate when you get a song in your head and you can't get rid of it? My daughter often sings songs and then she gets them stuck in my head. And they're stupid songs, songs you don't want to have stuck in your head. It's all right if it's like Pink or something in your head, or, I don't know, Bon Jovi. If she comes down, I'll get her to sing what she's singing at the moment. Get it stuck in your head. Straight up. Oh, Anna. That's the other daughter then. Tienes medias bien hecho. Yo no tengo, están aquí. Voy a ponerlos antes de subir. She looked at my feet. She's like, you're not wearing socks. It's unheard of in winter. Huh? So side to side. ¿Puedes saludar?
Hi.
No te pueden ver.
Hi. I have my new dish.
Pijama.
Bahama. My new pajama.
¿Puedes hacer esa canción de Andy que estás cantando? ¿Puedes hacerlo para ellos? Okay, Anna's doing the song that I was enjoying, but I want Alba to come and do it for you. Side to side still.
No.
No. Then straight up. Let's go. See what I mean? No. Quise que tú haces. Oh, and that's how it goes. But repeat. They got it from Andy. She did it, Andy. Sigue Sylvia.
Sorry.
Two more. Okay, up to sides. Last time. Side to side. This is it. So can you imagine repeating that in your head, like non-stop? But she does it out loud, but I'm repeating it myself. So if it happens to you, you can thank, or unthank me, not thank me. You can hate me. A few more. Oh, so strong in the bottom, isn't it? 4 more. All right, team, so let's just gently lower the glutes down. And I did promise you I'm going to give you some stretches. So I'll give you some stretches for our glutes, and then I might just give us some back exercises. We've got some time. So put one leg on top of the other. Oh, such a release, and bring the legs in. I don't want you hobbling away. That's why I just think that it's good just to do a few stretches just to loosen up that glute area, because that's definitely what we just worked there. And it's like quiet stuff. They come and they bring this like noise bubble with them. And then they go and it's like, change to the other side. Bumped into my friend Philip at the park. We didn't bump into each other. We see each other twice a week down there. He has this cute little dog. And so after the park, we had some firewood in the car to give him. And so Alba was like, can I walk with you back to your house? And so Alba walked with him, and the rest of us went in the car so that we could drop off the firewood. And then when they got back to the house, I'm like, was she okay? He's like, she doesn't stop talking. I'm like, welcome to my life. Because he lives on his own, it was probably a very big shock to his system. His dog's a yapper, but It's different when it's a kid talker. All right, so let's take one leg straight and then the other leg just comes to the side and then you can take your arm out. So I'm not taking the leg straight like we do in a stretch class because I just really want it to be about the glute more than the groin. A couple more breaths here. And we're not holding it as long as we do in a stretch class, so just change to the other side. So pulling the knee up and just letting the knee come down to the side. When we meet up, I do laps of the park with him, and his dog is in his arms because he's got an elderly dog, and my youngest is up on my shoulders. And I'm like, "Are you okay? Is it all right?" It's like my dog is a fifth of the weight of your child. So yes, true point. All right, so coming onto all fours. So my hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips, and that's the way that yours should be. I'm not going to put any weight bearing apart from this on the arms, so we're not going to be lifting up arms at all. It's just going to be in the leg. So take one leg away, down, and then lift up on an angle, and then back down. So just make sure you get your arms to the position that feels comfortable so that you're evenly weighted in both of them. 2 more. Last one. Then the same leg is going to go up and over instead. And then lift. Starting to feel this in the glute a bit too, right? Because the glutes have worked so hard. They're still feeling these exercises, but it's definitely lower back as well. So I don't think the back's being neglected. One more. And bring it on in. Other side. Down and under. And lift. Two more lots. And then instead of this under, up and over, complete that circle. Up and to the point, in and to the center. A few more, then we'll come and give ourselves another stretch for the glutes and the back this time. 2 more lots. The lower back more than the upper and glutes. Okay, bring it on in. Now tomorrow morning I'm not going to do this same class, just so you know. So bring this leg in, have a stretch. Tomorrow morning I'm going to focus more on glutes, on abs. On glutes again? No, I'm going to do abs. But I think I might repeat this class on Saturday morning because I think it's really good to work the glutes. Just break it up with a few days in between. I think the people that do the Saturday morning will enjoy these bomb exercises. Push yourself back up. Take the knee back to position and then just bring the other leg sliding through. Don't sit on your bottom. That's the way you get the stretch by being up off the bum. The bum. What does Ricky Martin call it? Bum bun. Shake your bum bun. Shake your bum bun. That's a very Latino thing. They've got the bums and they shake them. They love their bottoms over there. I think Australia's becoming a bit like that too. You see the girls with their lycra and then like a crop top, so they're just showing their bums. Used to be people were like hiding their butts, not now. Take this leg back. Just have a stretch here into your cobra. Yeah, I've definitely taken a bit of that Latino culture, but I think it's more the Kardashians have brought it in. Oh well, at least it's not that stick figure look anymore, I guess, right? Makes the normal people feel a bit better. 2 more breaths here. And then we're going to make our way up to standing to do some balance, and then that will be it for tonight. So take your time coming up. I don't want you to feel dizzy. Have a drink of water if you feel like you need to as well. So we'll get into a balance that will be stretching out the glutes a little bit, and then we're going to get into our lockdown balance, which is what we've been practicing for months now, and I can see a slight improvement, but gee, it takes a long time to improve. Keep pushing the knee down and that will give you a release into your glute. It's a flexibility thing with that balance for me, I think too. Must be in the hips that I'm not able to bring the leg up higher. Come on up. We'll switch to the other side. So just push the knee down as far as it will go. Come on out. Let's take our left arm to the side, right knee up and over. And then if you can, you're going to hold on to your foot and drive that leg out to the side. Right, okay, I just wanted to try something with the arm, but that didn't work. A few more breaths. Bring it in. Strong. Difficult. This feels like it's a hard battle, but we're going to win it against this. No, I'm not talking about the weight, I'm talking about the exercise. A few more. Yeah, today's a battle. Bring it in, but that's the days we don't give up. Let's bring our leg into the tree. So at the start, you may not have felt like you could look up. Maybe you do now. So if you do, whatever level of arms you want, give it a go. So bring the arms down, release that foot, and we'll change to the other side. Bringing it out, bracing it in, hands to heart. Third eye, we lift again. Shoulders drop them down. Lifting up if you can. So bring the arms down, foot comes down, hip to the side, and just use your hand to add a bit of weight. Get a nice release through your neck. Went to the other side. I took my socks off before the class because my husband said they looked silly with what I was wearing. He said their clothes look silly too. So did my other one, my oldest daughter. She's like, their clothes don't look very good. It's all the same colour. Anyway, I'm like, I'm not changing. It's enough. Head back into the centre, just shoulders, roll, kick it on out. Hey, great glute session tonight, team. So if you liked it, I will do it again Saturday morning. Tomorrow, we're going to focus more on the abs and a bit of back. So thanks for joining me and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye for now.